Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is So, and today we're going to take a stroll in nature, soak up some sun and some good vibes. I decided to do the astrological spread. This reading is based on the 12 zodiac houses. I'll explain the positions of the cards a little in the video, but again, this is just a general reading, so if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, just don't force anything that doesn't fit. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you guys got out in the weather and what you did and everything. So I'll be pulling 12 cards, and the position of each card, I'll explain their meaning. The first is the viewer's appearance and persona. The second is personal values and monetary matters. Third is communications and short journeys. Fourth is home and family. Fifth is romance, creativity, and children. Six is work and health. Seven, relationships and business partnerships. Eight, shared resources, inheritance, and secrets. 9, teaching, learning, and long journeys. 10, vocation, career goals, and aspirations. 11, friends, groups, and community. And the 12th card is unconscious and hidden realm. Okay, but before I get into the reading, just listen to this kid. Like, he was trying his hardest to get over to me. I'm over here trying to do my reading, and he keeps screaming, and his little mom or grandma keep pulling him back. I'm like, I don't know if this reading is for you or not, baby boy. But he was so adorable. He was like 3 years old. Keeping it real demure, acting like she was my bodyguard, and he was just trying to bust through with all his might. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just keep playing it off, like, not break character. But it was cute. People was out there drumming. They brought their drum set out and shit. Cute day. Okay, so let's get into the reading for real. And the first card that I drew is the Knight of Cups, and this is in a position of appearance and persona. Cups is a water sign, and this card represents romantic, chivalrous, idealistic, questing, on a mission, and highly principled. The knight in shining armor is searching for his love, the Holy Grail, and to bring peace, balance, and harmony to the kingdom. So this card says the persona that we give off is someone who is chivalrous, has a sense of mission, and high ideals. This is a water element card, so you could be aligning with, or you could be aligned with fulfillment, your emotion, happiness, and just harmony. And the second card that I drew is the Ace of Wands, and it's in a position of personal values and monetary matters. This is the fire element associated with beginning, change, opportunity, adventure, creativity, hope, and action. So for our personal values and monetary matters, it's saying that we have a chance to embark on a journey or an adventure which might spark off a new job opportunity, enterprise, or relationship. Also, this situation is full of hope and creative potential. This card reminds us to follow our intuition in taking up the right opportunities with regards to work. Decide what you want to do and act quickly, or you may miss your chance. The third card is the Seven of Pentacles, in the position of communications and short journeys. This card represents rest after work, disappointing returns, reevaluations of projects, and redirecting efforts. It can indicate weariness after a period of hard work. We need to pause and assess our achievements thus far, recuperate, and regenerate. And this is an earth element, so it deals with the matters of achievements, stability, and reputation. So basically, it's just telling us to don't lose faith and implement improvements where needed. The fourth card that I drew is in the position of home and family. This is the Strength card. It's associated with control, confidence, balance, courage, generosity, and compassion. And on the card, it depicts a female, and on her hat, it's in the shape of an infinity symbol, indicating that she reached a new level of consciousness and understanding. And the lion represents primal urges, and this woman is holding the jaw open or closing it, indicating that she is taking control over those urges, primal forces, and ego. This card indicates that struggle is ahead, but have courage and confidence to overcome danger and challenge. The Knight of Swords is in the position of romance, creativity, and children. The Knight of Swords is a fighter, warrior, reformer, and someone who is prepared to make sacrifices for a just cause. He challenges injustice and shows up with courage against all odds. This card may represent a young man or woman who displays these qualities, or suggests the time is right for you to personally develop such characteristics. The Swords is an element of air, so this has to deal with ideas, communication, struggle, resolution, and change. With this card being in the fifth position of romance, creativity, and children, it really resonates with me because it's kind of like being a warrior, a fighter, a performer. Basically, like this creativity is like my safe haven, and I always want to continue to push the boundaries. So, in a romantic sense, I would want my partner to do the same. And for the children, I would always want them to, like, push themselves and not just accept blind faith. Just, I don't know. I mean, I was a natural born rebel, I guess. I suppose. My mom said I was like a rebel without a cause, but some shit just don't make sense. But I don't know. And I feel like it deserves to be challenged, honestly. But that's me. And for our sixth card, in the position of work and health, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is an earth sign. It's associated with security, inheritance, lasting success, satisfaction, sharing rewards, and contentment. When this card appears, it's saying you have the right to relax and enjoy what you have accumulated with your efforts thus far. Also, gaining some sense of inner security. In addition to your personal wealth, a family inheritance may ensure that you live in comfort for a long time. With this card being in the work and health position, it's looking like some sort of work that you put in is going to have a payout. You'll find some sort of satisfaction and contentment. Also, enjoying the company with your family and loved ones and sharing material fortune brings great pleasure. This card also indicates a satisfying home life. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles, a earth sign, and this is in the position of relationships and business partnerships. He is sensible, considerate, stable, responsible, respectful, practical, and nervous. He has a strong sense of duty and respect for others, takes caution in not rocking the boat, at the same time fighting for change. If these two are in balance, they can have the tendency to pull you in two different directions and lead to nervous tension. For the relationship and business partner aspect, I can see that this card indicates the need to develop qualities such as being more stable, responsible, and practical. And the eighth card that I drew is the Eight of Pentacles. This is in a position of shared resources, inheritance, and secrets. This card is an earth element with qualities of new skills, apprenticeship, confidence, job satisfaction, and reward. This card may indicate that you may be training for a new trade fairly late in life. Slowly but surely, you are gaining mastery in work and can reap rewards, financial gain, and job satisfaction. So basically, have faith in your skills, confidence that you will achieve your ambitions, and that you are on the right path. So your shared resources could be from this new apprenticeship where you gain these new skills, and maybe the inheritance can be maybe like something passed down, maybe something down your lineage that your grandma could do that you discover that you can do too. It doesn't have to be like a tangible thing, but these could be your secrets. Next card we have is the Devil. This card says, I am the shadow you need to see the light. This card is associated with lust, greed, rage, primal instincts, secrets, shadows, success in career, and personal interest. The card does not indicate evil, but asks us to confront shadowy, instinctual parts of ourselves. It reminds us of self-serving and uncooperative parts of ourselves that we try to hide, even from ourselves. Things we don't like to admit about our own character. Desires breaks into our consciousness. A neglected part of ourselves need to be heard. Personal gain and success in one's career is indicated here. It is advised to act on one's own interest. So with this card being in the position of teaching, learning, and long journeys, this could indicate, again, how it says, I am the shadow you need to see the light. This could get deep, but I'm trying to keep it surface level here. Let me see. So you got to use the light to conquer the dark. Like, how do you know if you're truly light if you can't conquer the dark? Confront our shadowy sides and learn from it, so we're actually able to teach others how to get out of dark spaces and share this light that we all have. The next card that I drew is the Eight of Swords, and it's in the position of vocation, career goals, and aspirations. The Eight of Swords is a air element card with qualities of restriction, mistrust, inability to act, indecision, imprisonment, isolation from others. This card may indicate a situation where you may seem hopeless and can't see a way out, feel trapped, and still insistent on going at it alone. There are no excuses or ways to avoid making a decision. When this card comes up, it's asking us to learn to trust others, ask for help, rebuild connections, and end isolation before making a decision. So with this card being in the position of vocation, career goals, and aspirations, what I'm taking from it, it sounds cliche, you know what they say. Follow your heart. Also, speak from your heart. I'm picking up the energy of, I don't want to say stagnation, but one of the words in this card was imprisonment and an inability to act. So maybe it's just, I don't know if you're going into something new or once you see something from a new perspective, or the card says a situation seems hopeless and you can't see a way out. So I don't know if it's some of that Knight of Swords energy where someone's trying to be a reformer, and the warrior energy is just like, yeah, just because it's never been done don't mean it can't. So I feel like this is what the Eight of Swords is channeling. So just take it if it resonates. And the next card that we have is the Ten of Cups. And this is in a position of friends, groups, and community. This card has qualities of lasting happiness, joyful fulfillment, emotional stability, and fortunate outcome. It represents emotional security, long-lasting fortune in matters of the heart, more happiness than you ever imagined possible, the best possible outcome. A life partner is in your life or will be coming into your life. Stable relationships, family life, relax and enjoy your rewards and fortune. Yeah, that sounds like the friends, groups, and community I resonate with. Emotional security, long-lasting happiness, joy, fulfillment. Yeah. Okay, so we made it to the 12th and last card. This card represents the unconscious and the hidden realms. The 12th card is the Eight of Wands. It represents movement, progress, back on track, and goals on their way to being achieved. A plan is on its way to completion. Obstacles have been cleared, and a way free after a period of conflict and delay. You're focused on obtaining goals and forging ahead with plans. News ahead may herald major changes in life. Events moving quickly, circumstances will change for the better, and things hoped for will come true. Travel may be required to secure a matter in your favor. And there we have it for our astrological reading. So basically just a general reading with the cards in a shape of a horoscope. But the energy that came through was predominantly earth energy. It has qualities of the material realm, stability, talent, and reputation. Thank you for tuning into this reading, and thank you for making it through this video with me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about it. If you resonate with it, if you got any little pointers for me or whatever. You know, I'm open to interpretation and whatnot. But yes, thank you. Have a great day, night, whenever you're viewing this video. Yeah, bye.